Okay, good evening, everyone. We are back. So sorry for the trouble. StreamYard was having a big problem on their end with me, with my stream. I don't know how much of the show you guys heard, but there was a huge problem here, and they urged me to shut down and start all over again. So I'm very, very sorry, guys. The nasty one, how you doing? Yeah, I'm going to take care of that. The most important about today or tomorrow, I will take care of that after the stream. But we are on live. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience, and I'm hoping that all now everything will be working out with the guest host and with all of that. So again, I apologize. So technically, we're starting the stream at 10:30. I'm going to bring in Chris the Flash now, and let's hope everything is cool. Chris, how you doing?
What's up? What's up?
Oh, finally, we're back to normal. My God, that was awful. They kept flashing me, so I was like, "What is this, Chris the Flash or what?" So anyway, so how you doing? How was your Sunday? And let us know what you think of that not so good Yankee game today.
I mean, it was terrible. I ain't gonna lie. That game was terrible. Sunday was good. The game was terrible. I think I wasted like 2 hours watching that game. Um, like I told CT, why they keep effing with the lineup? They should have kept the lineup where it was. We was winning, and then now everybody's off track because they don't know where they're at in the lineup.
Exactly. It all started to go sour yesterday. There was no reason. There was no for this to happen. Absolutely no reason. They had to change the lineup yesterday. Everything was going well, and what on earth happened? That's what I don't understand. What happened?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just, like I said, like something needs to change. I mean, I know we can't change the manager, and I know we can't change the GM, but next year, man, I don't care if we win or not. This needs to stop.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I just can't. I really can't understand. And again, today everything went sour. A lot of people didn't like the lineup today. I wasn't thrilled with it. I just don't know what is going on. I mean, why are they doing this now? There was a report I saw on the stream that Max Fried went on the IL. Have you heard that?
I mean, I know CT, and Steven kept talking about it, like missing a start. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Rob Saxon. Yeah, CT is having trouble logging in. So it's just universal what's going on StreamYard today, guys. I'm very, very sorry. But we are on now. So CT has the link, and as soon as he can, he will definitely come on. Yeah, Yashin goes, why change the lineup when we are winning? Well, that's my problem. I don't understand it. Why would they do that? It just doesn't make any dollar sense. Why? I mean, I going up and down the lineup today, Chris. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a joke. I mean, I can't figure out what they have against having the same lineup two times. And why
What
does Goldsmith have to bat leadoff?
what's crazy is, Joe. It's like the last three games before the two games we lost. Jason was leading off. I don't understand. Why don't you keep the momentum? Like I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. Like I don't look the best lineup. I'm not gonna lie. The best lineup is to have Goldie at first and Dominguez in left field, and have Belly in center field. Don't put Trent in there. Don't put Wrights in there. Have Stanton in DH, and keep it that simple. Keep Jason at first, leading off. Keep Judge at second. Keep Belly at third. And then whatever you want to do after that.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. Chris, what I'd like to do right now, while we're waiting for everybody to settle back into the system, to the stream, is definitely give the scoreboard for today. I do see CT cards in. Let's hope everything's cool. CT, are you on?
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah, we can hear you.
definitely. 100%. The glitch is over. Thank God. You know, I was just explaining to them, they knocked me off completely. I went to like not on, and it said you have to reboot. That's so I'm just listening to what they tell me to do. How you doing, D Train? How's it going? Dev Finch, how are you? Hope all is well. All right. Well, now that we have you on, let's start talking about and really listen to what happens in today's game. Go ahead, guys.
What? No, it's not what happened. It's what didn't happen.
Exactly.
Look, I think we all can agree because I seen Dev. And Dev, it's no offense to you. I'm sorry. I don't want Rice in the lineup no more. He's not hitting. They keep taking him out, putting him back in once a week. Right now he's just a trade bait. He's just trade bait.
Right.
I'm sorry to say that. Paul Goldschmidt is actually rising up now. He's heating up, and it's like, why not play Paul? I'm not saying Paul should be leading off because he shouldn't. It should be Jason, but Paul should be in the lineup every day too.
Yeah, I you said that. That what's frustrating me about this is that you had Goldie and Dominguez starting to heat up, and you ruined that by shifting this.
Yep.
You know, I really think that when you have players with momentum, we had momentum here. Now we've lost 2 in a row going into the All-Star break. But I kind of had this feeling this was going to happen because every time we seemingly have success, for some reason, I'm not going to say a name, somebody wants to mess with this. I'm sure, Chris, you'll say it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really awful. And while we're on the subject, guys, hey, Lou, how you doing? Well, thank you for coming back to the stream. Let's just take first off a quick run of the standings at this point. So without any games now going on for the next 4 days. So the Toronto Blue Jays are in first place by 2 over the Yankees, only 3 over the Red Sox now, and Tampa Bay fading a little bit, 5.5 games out. The Central, the Tigers have an 11.5 game lead on the Twins, so that's probably over. The Astros have a 5-game lead on the Mariners. Over in the National League, the Phillies and the Mets keep seesawing back and forth. The Phillies are up by 0.5 game. The Cubs are up on the Milwaukee Brewers by 1 game, and the St. Louis Cardinals by 6.5. Over in the West, the Dodgers have a 5.5 game lead on the Padres, and the Giants are 6 games out, and the Diamondbacks are 11. So that is your updated scoreboard. Recap as far as the standings in baseball. And just quickly, your scoreboard. Of course, the Cubs beat the Yanks 4-1. The Red Sox, red hot Red Sox, won again 4-1 on Tampa Bay. The Marlins all over the Orioles 11-1. The Mariners all over the Tigers 8-4. Cincinnati Reds over the Rockies 4-2. The Royals squeaked by the Mets 3-2. The Pirates beat the Twins 2-1. The Brewers all over the Nationals 8-1. Texas Rangers 5-1 over Houston. The Guardians in 10 beat the White Sox 6-5. The Cardinals beat the Braves 5-4. The Dodgers final in 11 beat the Giants 5-2. The Athletics beat the Toronto Blue Jays 6-3. The Diamondbacks beat the Angels 5-1. And lastly, the Philadelphia Phillies 2 and the Padres 1. So that is your complete scoreboard until our next game, everyone, and which is going to be on Friday. when the Yankees, come back from this. I believe by the time they come back, the Yankees will have at least one new player in the line. I don't know if in the lineup, pitching wise or relief pitching, something is going to develop. What? I don't know, but I think there will be some news. They have to now think about this, that this team needs help, period.
Oh yeah, Joe, you're right. And something scary to look at is you're talking about the standings, right? Uh, has anyone noticed that the Red Sox are only 3 games back out of first, and they're 1 game behind us on a 10-game winning streak? We had counted the Red Sox out. They are using young talent, and they are winning.
Yep.
Yankees need to wake up. Here because they. There's something we're not doing right now that's really frustrating me right now. And then luckily, Houston and the Tigers both lost and the Jays lost. But I mean, we can't count on this luck like this to happen to us. Eventually the Red Sox are going to win. We're going to lose. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't keep this luck of try. That's all I can say.
Well,
I'm a little scared here.
Lou says Volpe is not struggling. This is who he is. Well, Lou, I don't agree with that totally. I think Volpe is a better player than a 212 hitter. There's no question. He should be batting at least 230, 240, 250. Nitin Sports just releasing breaking news. The New York Yankees have selected Camden Kent with the 103rd pick.
Oh,
another shortstop. That's great. The 103rd pick, 2025 Major League Baseball draft. Congratulations, Camden. The Yankees are getting an awesome ball player. Well, I don't know how awesome he is if they pick him in the 103rd pick, but congratulations. Oh, my God. I mean, and what else is new? Shortstops, catcher. Catcher, meet shortstop. Shortstop, meet catcher. There are the positions in the darn game.
Hold up. Let me give a suggestion, y'all. So we can get rid of Volpe. Let's just get rid of this right now. And it's just a trade suggestion. I know it ain't gonna happen. So nobody says, "Oh, this ain't gonna happen, Chris." We know this, but let me give some insight. All right.
Please do.
What shortstop is playing good? That's in the All-Star game, and the team is looking to actually sell players.
Go for it, Joe.
To me, Bobby Witt. That's about it.
No, Jacob Wilson, bat 334, OPS over 800 for the Athletics. I would call them ASAP.
Yep.
I would call them ASAP. Get Volpe off this team. We don't have to bash him no more. He's not hitting good. His defense is going down the hill too.
And look at Torres. Torres needed a fresh start, right, Chris? And look what he's doing this year. I think Volpe just needs a fresh.
You can't knock the Yankees for Torres. Everybody wanted him off the team.
Oh no! And
nobody cared. Whatever he did this year, nobody cared. They wanted him completely gone. So I don't want to. I'm not going to even make an analogy on that because there was not one Yankee fan that wanted him to stay.
Who wants Volpe right now? Joe, I have to ask you that. Who wants Volpe? Who in the
He's
chat?
starting shortstop. What are you going to do? What can you do?
Chris just said it.
But they love him. They love all his mechanics.
No.
They love DJ. They just DFA'd DJ. Okay, they love
he
DJ.
Signed with the Red Sox.
No, that's a bit official.
Hey, look, hold up, CT. I beg to differ, y'all, because Lou just said this. Did Torres not step up in the leadoff spot in the freaking playoffs?
Yes, he did. Yeah, but I haven't heard anything official. I mean, Joe, where are you seeing that about DJ to the Red Sox? Because I haven't seen anything official. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, wait a day or two. What can I tell you?
And we already know
it wouldn't shock me.
He's gonna kill us.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't shock me. I'm not claiming, Joe, you're wrong by any means. I just haven't seen anything, but it wouldn't shock me. I really thought DJ would go back to the Rockies, and end his career there. But maybe he will next year. But I think if that is happening, Joe and Chris, I think it's because they want a veteran presence on the team. So I can understand that trade, particularly potentially taking place. But getting back to what we were saying before, I think we loved DJ. We DFA'd him. I think the team's finally woken up, and I know we put all this time into Volpe, but I'm going to be there with Chris that it wouldn't shock me if he's not with us for much longer. But, it is what it is. But, getting back to trades, we all know we need starting pitching. So who are your front runners for starting pitching?
Well, before that, Sean Browning says, I'm still defending Volpe. He's our shortstop right now. I will root for him while he is wearing the pinstripes.
I get it.
I mean, hey, the nasty one has an interesting idea. What about talking to the Nationals of C.J. Abrams and Kyle Finnegan?
I'll take that.
I would take that too. I like that idea, CJ. Yeah, I like that. I mean, you have to look at the metrics of some of these players. I don't like analytics, but it is a good thing to look at where these players are with their batting or pitching and stuff to gauge them. That's the problem with analytics. You can gauge a player, but when it comes to the game, the lineup, what you're putting together, that's where analytics needs to stop. I mean, if a player looks good here and there, you get what I'm saying. I think, Chris, you get what I'm saying. We're overusing analytics here where it's gotten out of the control, in my opinion.
Like, let me ask you this, Joe. Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
So, at CT2, you gonna answer too.
Yeah.
What's a good on base percentage?
Say it again.
What's a good on base percentage?
I would say starting around 345 to 350.
The reason why I want Jacob Wilson is because his on base is 375.
Oh yeah, he's and the nasty one says 350 and above.
Yeah, 360. I'm going to call it 360.
All right, and what's Volpe's on base?
Do we really want to know?
Yeah, because I don't.
No, it can't be that great. It's got to be. It might even be in the 200s. It might be like a 289, 290 deal. But listen. I mean, this show just can't be about bashing Volpe.
I'm not. No, we're not.
I'm saying trade him so we can stop bashing him.
Joe, we're not bashing him. We just said that you see what Torres is doing with the fresh start. We to respect the player, just like we do. It was hard to do with DJ, but actually, we're giving him a fresh start. I think Volpe needs that fresh start. I don't think he. Okay, let me twist this around. Everyone was questioning Devin Williams, right? And some folks were saying we should trade Devin Williams, but he just needed to adjust to the bright lights in New York. Volpe has had way more than enough time to adjust to New York, right? Am I wrong? Both of you guys, am I wrong?
No,
you're right.
You're not wrong.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? We are stagnant right now. You cannot stay stagnant. And Joe, you said it, when the belly catch happened, we had the consistent lineup. What happened before that? We had DFA DJ.
Right.
So if you want to see a change in this team, something like this has got to happen. And that's the scary part, is to give is you have to give to get. And that's why, with the trade deadline, you have to expect to lose somebody like Spencer Jones, maybe a Lombard Jr. You're going to lose some players, but are we in it to win this year? Both of you guys, are we in it to win?
Yeah.
If we're in it to win this year,
I believe we are.
Well,
I just don't understand what is going on with this darn lineup.
Well,
what is going on?
And also Volpe's on base percentages, 287.
Oh, no.
287.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was in the 200s.
That's bad. And look, I can understand struggling, Joe. I can understand struggling
Me
because I'm
too.
a passion vote. Austin Wells struggled, and look at what he did. He fouled himself back up.
Yep.
Volpe, for some reason, he falls in a pit, and he never comes back up.
Nope. It's like we follow this rut, and that's where he stays, but we keep playing him. It's almost like DJ. Let's just keep playing him. He's going to get better. Was it improving with DJ? No. It's not improving with Volpe. No. You have to make a change here. And if the Yankees want to take advantage of Judge's prime here, we have to be real. And that's what we're doing right now, Chris and Joe, with our conversation here. Is we're being real. I know everybody in the chat may not want to hear it. We may not want to hear it, but we can't be in la la land anymore. There's a reality to this. We're going to have to give to get, and there's going to be a trade made. It's going to maybe some of these players that we traded are going to haunt us in the future, but are we in it for the now? If we're not in it for the now, might as well just punt the season, not make a move, and figure it out next year. If that's the case, you're going to have an uprising of fans. Now
I'm about to take this hat off for real now, and I'm going to say that if people are worrying about the future so bad, you might as well trade Garrett Cole, Aaron Judge, everybody that we signed. You might as well trade them. If you want about Spencer Jones, 10 years. Like, I'm sorry. I'm going to be 40-something when Spencer Jones finally hits his prime.
Yeah. I'll be like 51.
God dang.
You got to give to get. And I know, Joe, you're frustrated with us right now. I know it. But but we're just being realistic, Joe, and with this. And I don't see how this team can do anything this season without making some serious moves. That's all I'm saying, Joe. And Chris and I, that's what I think what we're saying, Joe. And we're not trying to argue. I think this is one of the best shows we've done, actually, because we're showing our passion, right? Joe, you showed your passion. Chris, you showed your passion. And I'm showing my passion. We're not mad. We're just annoyed that,
I want to say this too, CT. I want to say this too, because it was about this game. And this game specifically, the pitcher we face gives up a lot of home runs, and 40% of his pitches are fly balls. We get 2 hits and 1 home run. That doesn't. The math ain't mathing.
I can't disagree with you guys, but the one thing that's really amazing is, Spencer Jones again hit another blast. And you want to trade him? Go ahead, trade him. Then if that's the way you guys feel, then trade him. But if you suffer the consequences, I don't want to hear from either one of you.
No, I'm not going to complain if he comes back to bite us.
This guy's got a ridiculous OPS of 1,302. Is that not good enough for you guys?
Okay, wait, record scratch. Chris is saying the same thing. Record scratch. Joe, how do you expect us to fix the problems on the team without giving up a big name like that? I'm just curious.
You bring up Spencer Jones and you get rid of what you have.
That's not happening.
Look at the Red Sox. Aren't they going with their kids? They won 10 in a row.
Are we the Red Sox? Do we function like the Red Sox? No, we don't. We are the Yankees.
Doesn't matter. They're a big time club.
Alice Cora is a way better manager, boom. I think y'all know this.
We all know those. Yeah.
The same way they brought up Dominguez, the same way they brought up Volpe. Why not bring up Spencer Jones?
Because what is your trade piece, Joe? I want to know. What do you...
Your trade piece could be Grissom and a Ben Rice. That's 2.
Yep.
That's
and
2. You give up if you want and another young pitcher if you need to.
So you're thinking about Cunningham or Hess for trades? Because that's who I'm thinking of, Joe. So I agree with you on that aspect. But I still think that we've talked about how teams tax us. That's why I think we're going to have to cough up one of the two. It's either Spencer Jones or Lombard Jr. We're going to have to cough up one of them. So that's why I asked you to, you both of you.
But not if you package Grissom and you package Rice and you give Cunningham, you can get it done, good player. No, you can't shake your head. It's true.
No way.
Don't want to do that.
No way.
No way.
No way. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm not mad. I'm trying to be mean. I'm just saying, no way. We get taxed at these trades. We get taxed. We're gonna have to cough up one of those two.
We're not talking about Reynolds. We're not talking about Reynolds. If we talking about the Royals, they are not Reynolds.
Well, the one thing with like Seth Lugo is even if we don't keep him, we only need him for this season. Because Cole's coming back. So we need a temporary replacement, in that aspect of a starting pitcher. So that's why I like that trade. And I think that's, Joe, you may be right. Maybe we can make it a three-way trade without coughing it up. But the thing is that if we do a three-team trade with the Guardians and the Royals, let's say, one of those teams is going to ask for one of those two players. And if that's going to stop the trade from happening, that's going to be a really tough moment because we had the potential to make a move, and that's where you have to bite the bullet. And I think, Chris, you said it. These guys are prospects and stuff. These guys aren't major league players. So what happens if we keep Spencer Jones? We bring him up, like you said, Joe, and he struggles. The fans are going to boo him. All of a sudden we're going to mess up his career. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody struggles, including Don Mattingly. He struggled, and Dominguez struggled.
What's up?
They all struggled.
What's up, Joe? What's up, CT? What's up, Chris? What's up, Pat?
Let
me bring up one thing. Let me bring up something real quick. So I brought up a rumor earlier that a rival executive predicts that Cashman told John Heyman, who, I don't know, John Heyman could be crazy sometimes, but one rival executive told John Heyman that Brian Cashman is expected to make a big move here at the trade deadline. That's what I'm hearing. And Joe, no disrespect, I agree with CT and Chris here. I think I'm starting to change my mind on Spencer Jones because we need to make a big trade, right? So if we want to win the World Series right now, you can still get controllable players.
So we're reading between the lines. Big trade means Spencer Jones because he's big.
Yeah. So listen.
Come on,
Listen.
You're gonna believe John Heyman that thought Aaron Judge was already a giant?
No disrespect to you. All right. No, I'm not throwing any shade. Listen to me. I'm hearing everybody thinks Cashman is going to make a big move. There's something in the works.
So it's got to be Spencer Jones?
It has to be. It has to be Spencer Jones in order to make it happen. It could be Cleveland. It could be Kansas City. Those are the two teams. Those are game-changing moves. Especially, Cleveland is a game-changing move by far on the top of the list. So I don't know what Cashman has up his sleeves, but if they say it's a big move, then it could be Cleveland, and maybe someone.
Nigga, can I say this? What if we switched it, CT? What if we say, and I'm gonna bring this up, and I'm not saying it's gonna happen, so don't put it in the chat saying it ain't gonna happen. We know this already, but I'm switching the.
What rival executive told John Heyman, Sean?
What if they say let's get Ramirez and Clase and get Seth Lugo from the Royals? We would have to give us Spencer Jones.
Yeah, in a three-team trade, right? Are you saying?
Yeah.
So if all right, if they're trying to do a three-team trade, then who gets Jones though? Cleveland or Kansas City? Cleveland. Because of the Clase and Jose Ramirez.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the rest will go. I guess Ben Rice and Trent Grissom will go to Kansas City.
Yeah.
Or maybe along with Bryce Cunningham, for example.
Yeah. Oh
So-
wow, you nailed it, Nathan. That's what I'm telling you. I wrote it down. You're literally reading my thoughts right now.
So, all right. Would you? Okay. Is there? Do you? I really want Stephen Kwan on this team. He is a player that I really want on the Yankees. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I hope that I know Cleveland's gonna ask for another top prospect, so I don't want to give up both of them. We had to give up one or the other. So,
Guys, I want to make a quick announcement to the chat. I'm getting people asking me to possibly come on the show and debate the Spencer Jones thing. What I really would truly love is let's do that on Wednesday, July 16th at 8 p.m. Our trade deadline show. But the first thing you have to do is contact us at joeyankees28@gmail.com. I need to speak to you, even a couple of minutes, but I need a place to get in touch with you. I can't just put you on. You've got to understand that. So and I'm willing to talk to anybody, and no problem. Contact the show, joeyankees28@gmail.com. I would love to have you on. Just let's be mindful with everyone. No cursing. And no, you can disagree, but disagree with dignity. Don't disagree stupidly. That's all I ask.
Joe, and also this thing is, Joe, the StreamYard only holds 10 people, so just be aware of that too.
Yeah, yep. 10 people max.
I know that.
Now, Nathan, I wanted to mention this to you. You mentioned Zach Allen this morning, about 2 hours ago, maybe 3 hours ago. Now it says the Blue Jays are interested in him.
Well, they can take him. I don't care.
I agree. But I saw that and I was like, were the Yankees just trying to up the value?
It could be, I don't know.
That's what Stephen B and I were talking about on the phone. We were like, I kind of think that was just a play. I don't think we had any interest in actually getting Zach Allen. I'm not putting him down. He's just having an off season, and maybe Matt Blake could fix what's going on, and maybe just as we said about Volpe and Torres needing new homes, maybe he just needs a new home, and maybe being around the right group of players would just open things up. But I just don't think that's going to happen. And Nathan, you're right on the spot. I know there's a trade in the works here, and it's going to happen sooner than later. I don't think it's going to happen at the trade deadline. I think something's going to happen during this All-Star break. They're going to make a splash, and I truly believe Seth Lugo will be a Yankee, and I really believe they're going to grab him.
I'm going to say this. I think I'm going to say I'm still holding out hope for Jose Ramirez, and then Stephen Kwan. I think Stephen Kwan would be. I'm telling you right now. If Stephen Kwan on the Yankees, man, that's your typical leadoff hitter. You don't have to worry about going back and forth. Who's the leadoff hitter?
Yeah.
Is your leadoff hitter? And if Boone doesn't know that, then something's wrong with him. Then
Look, and I want to say this because everybody keeps saying I won't trade Spencer Jones unless it's Bobby Witt or Paul. 2 or 3 years ago, we was about to trade for Brian Reynolds.
Yeah.
So get out of here with that. Like, come on, man. Be realistic.
The nasty one said Luis Robert is coming.
He's actually starting to hit now.
Who, Luis Robert?
Yeah.
We don't.
He's starting to hit. He hit a home run today, and he's been actually hitting much better.
We don't need him.
Yeah, no, but I'm serious though. Kwan is your leadoff hitter. Don't worry. We don't have to worry about going back and forth unless Boone makes us crazy mistake.
I love that, Nathan.
Kwan and Jose's on this lineup. That's the 1-2 punch right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Judge is protecting Ramirez.
Yep.
I think Ramirez is going to hit.
That lineup will be. I'm telling you, Chris. That's a dream lineup right there, and pitchers will have trouble facing that lineup. I'm telling you right now. Because
that's the only guy I will trade Spencer Jones for
Jose
Nobody
Ramirez.
else.
Yeah. Ramirez, no, but Ramirez and Kwan, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Make it a big deal, whatever. Maybe we can get a relief pitcher.
There you go. Come on.
I am sticking to my guns. The only player I will trade Spencer Jones for is Jose Ramirez. Nobody else. Listen to what I'm saying. Nobody else. I don't care if we don't win the World Series. We got to play for the darn future. They're not winning with this team. They have too many holes.
All right.
Joe,
But
Joe,
Joe, listen to me. The lineup, the potential that we could potentially have if this happens. Look at this. No, but Quan, Jose Ramirez, Judge, Belly. Look at that. That's a legit top 4 or top 5.
I just told you. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But don't give me somebody else with Spencer Jones. I won't accept that. And then they deserve what they get.
okay, wait a minute, record scratch. I'm gonna.
By the way, everyone, we all love each other.
Well, I know. We're just talking. We're just
These
talking.
guys are trying to trade Jones for Lugo. No,
What?
What?
Lugo,
nasty.
35 years old. What is he going to do for us?
No,
Okay.
Nasty. We're not saying that. We're talking about Cleveland.
Okay, wait a minute, record scratch. Give me one moment, guys. We're not arguing. This is all good. This has been a beautiful show tonight, in my opinion, because we needed this talk. We needed to all get this out.
Once in a while, it's nice that we do this.
Yeah, come on, Joe. Let's go.
Man. He's got his points. I got mine. You got yours. And big guy up there in the front there that eats his crazy pizza and mayonnaise has his.
But let me get in what I'm saying. As I brought up, we really only need Seth Lugo this season. So if he's involved with the trade, he's let's call him a rental. Next season we have Cole coming back. Now look at our lineup with Cole coming back. It would be Cole, Max Fried, Rodon, Hill, and who else? You know what I mean? Either Warren or Yarborough. So this year, and as we've talked about it, we can't waste Aaron Judge's prime right now. And that's why I don't mind coughing up Spencer Jones, because if we're in it to win this year, we have to do what we need to do to win this year. And if we don't do that, we're wasting Aaron Judge's peak, and that's depressing to me. So I'm worried about the future, Joe. I agree with you, but I'm also worried about this year. We need to do this year, and it may require getting rid of somebody like this. So that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, and again, I'm agreeing with that, but it's got to be Ramirez. You can't give me no rinky-dink player.
Of course, I've been saying that.
But you guys.
By the way, guys, not about the Yankees, but I do have breaking news from TJ from Total Turnbuckle Talk. There is a new women's championship in the WWE. Naomi cashed in her money in the bank and won it all. What does everybody think of that? Naomi, who came from nothing, is now the women's ladies champion of the WWE. Please respond on Total Turnbuckle Talk. It is going crazy in the chat right now.
That's amazing.
I just wanted to bring that out.
The good thing about what Nathan, you and Chris are talking about with Ramirez is that he's the X-rays were negative. He's currently experiencing soreness and will likely miss a few games. It's not a serious injury.
Mm-hmm.
So I get what you guys are saying. I get what you guys are saying. So. But I'm just going to say that, something's going to happen here. I agree. We're only going to make like one big splash here. I don't see this turning into, we need
bullpen help though.
Yeah.
And then starting pitcher. So I don't know. Let's see.
That's why I want Class and Ramirez. If that's
But the thing is, like Nathan said, we do need bullpen help. We have to concentrate on that first.
We need
bullpen. We're not going anywhere. You can have Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and Mickey Mantle.
No, you need a starting pitcher.
Hold up. First of all, we need a third baseman too. It's third and bullpen, because if Volpe's hitting 2-something and playing bad defense, and then we got a lackluster third baseman. We need a third baseman if Volpe's gonna keep playing like this.
How many games are the Yankees blown in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning, guys? Tell me.
But you can't. You can't win without starting pitching. So we need bullpen help, but we also need a starter. Because in theory, I brought this up. So with say Max Fried being injured, here's our rotation: Rodon, Cam, Warren, Stroh. Who else?
Cool. You guys, by the way,
You know,
Louis Seal did pitch today.
so the guy we drafted just now, Caden Kent, he is the son of Jeff Kent.
oh really? I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, I met Jeff Kent at a card show.
Yeah.
I met him at like years ago at a card. I have his autograph, so I don't know it's in a box. I'd have to look around for it. But
Wow, I didn't know that, Joe. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
we joined the ranks of a lot of different teams that are getting the sons of major ball players. So maybe that's a good sign. Who knows?
I was about to say, if they keep drafting shortstops, I feel like they might be trading Lombard.
Lombard? Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
Yeah.
my
Nobody gets on him that he's been in AAA now and he's batting .212.
No, he's still
Why
in
doesn't
double A.
anybody say about him? Oh, he's the gem. He's a 5-star and he's batting .212. But the
Joe.
other guy's batting .413 with home runs galore and an OPS of 1,312, and everybody wants to get rid of him.
Hence the reason why he's a trade
Lombard
piece.
Jr. How about those apples?
Joe, Lombard is in double A still.
Yeah, he's double A.
Well, it doesn't matter wherever he is.
and you got to
Not
realize,
doing anything.
realize how old is Lombard?
20
20.
something. 20.
Oh, 21. And how old is Spencer Jones?
Let me check. Hold on.
All right.
Well, Chris, you said it. You came on and said it right after the game, and
Oh.
you nailed it, and it cracked me up. That you
Lombard is
meant
20 years old.
20 years old.
Spencer Jones is, hold on, 24. Yep, Joe's.
That's a big ass. My bad. That's a big gap. That's
Yeah.
a big gap. I would hope if the 20-year-old is struggling and the 24-year-old is balling out, that would make more sense. He's got more experience.
Well, Craig, what I was going to say is, Chris, you said it like 2 shows ago when you came on with me. It was funny. We watched the game, and Trent looked good, and you came on, and what did you say, Chris?
What you mean?
Do you remember what you said? You said Trent just proved himself as a trade piece.
Yeah, he did. Like look what happened. They took him out the lineup. They put him back in the lineup the other day, right? Look how slow he was running to that. He reminded me of Aaron Hicks.
Joe, I gotta give you. Joe, thank you. This has been beautiful. Nathan, thank you, Chris. This is what I love. Shows like this. I know there's tension and we're like frustrated about the team, but it's just about the team. It's not us arguing. This is more arguing about the team.
No.
We want to see the team succeed. So. But I gotta let you guys all go though. But thank you everybody in the chat. Like, subscribe. Please join the Discord channel. And Nathan, you do a wonderful job. Chris, this has been wonderful being able to be on with you finally. And thanks to Merck, Sean Browning, Stephen B. There's so many wonderful people who've been helping us. And check out Jabba in the Mouth and Jason Custodio. You can't never forget about him. One of the most innovative people doing channels in the sense of watch what he's doing with the graphics. It's very, very interesting. But thank you very much, Joe, for letting me on tonight. And much love to you guys. And Joe, I know we've had like a tense chat here, but as I said, this is just talk. We're just talking, and it gets like this. I understand. I want to hold on to Spencer Jones too, but you got to give to get. And I understand the one player you want, but also there's a player I want too. So I'll leave it at that. So thank you. Take it easy, guys.
Good night, and well wish to your family.
Thank you, Joe. You rock. You guys rock. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you.
All right, then there were 3. So.
And then there were 2.
And then there were 2. And then 2 and 2. And how do you do? No, but really, listen, we could talk till we're blue in the face. What the Yankees are going to do, they're going to do. We can speculate all we want, and we could say what we want. And if they don't like it, they are not going to do it. So at this point, at least till Wednesday, the trade deadline talk is it. First of all, I don't think now, if there's going to be a trade, it's going to be tomorrow, because you're not going to take away from the All-Star game. So there's nothing going to be on Tuesday.
Yeah, so I think
Wednesday or Thursday is going to be the day.
You think so?
Yes. If the Yankees are truly going to make a sounding move, I mean, obviously they can't disrespect the All-Star game, and the Yankees wouldn't do that. I seriously doubt it, and I think that the commissioner, as with all his problems, I don't think he would allow that anyway from any team. But it's either going to be tomorrow or it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday. Otherwise, this is dragging out to the trade deadline day, which, by the way, everyone, when we come on trade deadline day on the 31st of July at 8:30, we are staying on. We are going to be on all the way through to that last trade, and even about a half hour afterwards, because trades are being sorted out and will be announced after the deadline time. And I believe the deadline time is 4 o'clock. I could be wrong. They could have went to 5 o'clock Eastern time. Well, we will check that out. But we are going to have different co-hosts on. We're going to have guests on. It's going to be an incredible show, one that I'm really looking forward to, my first one. And it should be a lot of fun. And we're going to have all the information we possibly can live for you on NY Yankee Mania. So stay tuned, everyone. But first, we got to talk. We've got to go through the deadline trade talk Wednesday night, July 16th at 8 p.m. I can tell you right now that Chris the Flash is going to be on. I'm hoping Nitin will give some time and hoping, because it's a real important show, and hopefully he'll come on. And of course CT Cards in the wing. So. And then we're going to have some other couple of creators and you, the chat. And that's why I'm saying get in touch with the show now, so that we could put everything together for you. And all you have to do is call Joe Yankees 28 at gmail.com. Joe Yankees 28 at gmail.com. Let it be easy for us to get in touch with you. You don't have to tell me your questions, your trades. Just have them ready. We will give you the link. You come on. You ask your question and give your trade scenario. That's what we're offering here to you on that trade day show.
Steve, I just sent you the link.
The what?
No, Steve had trouble getting on. I just sent Steven the link.
Oh, okay. Oh, Stephen Browning?
No, B.
Oh, Stephen B. Okay. Oh, Sean Brown. That's right. I get them confused half the time. So, big guy up there that's hiding his face.
Oh man.
Have you had any interesting shows with food lately?
Now I'm gonna leave it up to you, man. Let you try something new.
Oh my God. Hey, maybe at the end of that trade deadline show, maybe we can ask each other a crazy combination and eat it live on the air.
So on TikTok, speaking of crazy combinations, on TikTok there's a thing going on where people are eating eggs with different stuff on it. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, go on TikTok. Check it out. There's a new trend going on where they eat some like 6 eggs, but they try it with different stuff on top. Like, for example, someone had egg with Kool-Aid powder.
Oh God. I saw tonight, an hour earlier. There was a guy on YouTube with a mug bag, and what he was doing He had 5 breakfasts from McDonald's. He was eating all of that. He had 5 hash browns.
Oh my god.
And he had what was it? He had something else. One of their burritos or something. He had 2 of those. He ate them all, and that was only a snack.
Oh my god.
He was getting ready for lunch, and he said he was going to buy about 5 chicken sandwiches.
Wow.
So the man can eat. I don't know how they do it. I don't want to know how they do it because I am not interested in that. But what we do know and what we do like is that we got Stephen B coming up, and I'm going to bring him on. How you doing, Stephen?
What's up, Stephen B?
Hey, Nathan. Hey, Chris. Hey, Joe.
What's doing, big guy?
Working on supper.
Oh, supper.
It is 11:30.
I know.
I'm kidding. Enjoy. So what are your thoughts? Where are you in all this trade situation, Spencer Jones and all? Do you want to save that for Wednesday, or would you like to comment on that?
I'll give you a couple of things. I don't think Jones is going to be traded. I do think Lombard Jr. because we just drafted a shortstop.
We drafted 2 shortstops today.
Exactly. I think we're going to trade one of. I think Lombard or Arias is going to get traded. I don't think it's Jones. And then the other thing is, I think we're going to trade Volpe because his defense is killing us defensively.
Well, that's that's good statements, Steve. I'm not sure. I personally do not want to see him go. But like everybody says, if it's going to improve the team, fine. But I am so scared to let that guy go. There's nobody else that scares me. That guy scares me. That guy looks to be the real deal. I don't care if he's in the minor leagues. Everybody's got to come from the minor leagues. And I'm telling you, this guy is a left-handed Aaron Judge who's faster, and great instincts in the outfield. So I don't know what you want from a player. I mean, what we see, I watch this guy almost every day. And what I see is just greatness and ready and needs to come up here. If he flops, fine. I'll be the first one to say, darn it. Maybe we should have traded him. But because I've seen so many young stars leave the Yankees and go with fantastic careers, I don't want to let this guy get away unless you get Ramirez. Nobody else. I don't even want. But Ramirez in Yankee Stadium would be terror. That I could see.
You got to make sure Ramirez even uses his no trade clause. He might just veto it. We don't know. But I said Lombard Jr., not Jones. I think Jones is coming up. I think we're going to maybe see Grisham get traded and brings up an area where you can have Lombard or you could have a Pereira. Those are 2 outfield prospects that are ready.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on here unless he has breaking news or something.
Wait, what?
CT Card said goodbye to us, and now he came back. Would he make up his mind? Does he want to come on, or does he want to go off? What's the problem?
I know, Joe. He wanted me on here specifically with Chris and Ethan. So he said it's coming back.
Say goodbye to the good people.
CT has breaking news.
Are we chopped liver?
I think CT has breaking news, right?
Yeah, breaking news. You know what his breaking news is? Spencer Jones might get traded.
Hey guys,
Welcome back. Welcome back.
I can't. I had to come back because I've been wanting the 5 of us to be on, Nathan and Joe and Chris and Stephen B. And this has taken a long time. And I noticed that Stephen B was able to get on, and I couldn't control myself here. We finally got the 5 of us on. Has this not taken us forever, Chris? Stephen B. Has this not taken forever to happen? And we're finally here. So I'm willing to. I'm here. So let's go, guys. Let's keep rocking and rolling. What are we doing?
Welcome back,
Nathan,
CT.
Nathan, I think we should knock him off because we
Well, I
weren't
gotta,
weren't important enough.
Yo, I gotta drop now. So,
Oh, what?
You guys are something else, man. You guys just can't wait until the stream ends.
Oh, you guys are
I mean,
killing me.
listen, I did
Yes,
wash
babe.
my armpits. I'm not chasing
Yes, babe.
anybody away.
Yeah, no problem.
The day of the trade talk, are you going to say, "Oh, we're going to have this
No.
trade"? By
Hold
the
up.
way, I got to go eat dinner now. Come on.
Hold up. We gotta promise each other this, and I mean it, because I'm not streaming that day. We all gotta stay at least an hour on the stream.
Yeah,
no, we gotta say 3 hours on that stream.
Yeah.
Hey, that's fine with me.
no problem with me either. No.
That might be a little problem with me because I'm working that day.
Oh, now you have a problem with this.
Oh, man.
I
Well,
can
just-
pop up
All
here
in
and
fun.
there.
This is all in fun, everyone. I mean, obviously,
Hold up.
you
I got
know,
another proposal, Joe. I got another
Yeah.
proposal. If we trade Spencer Jones, you gotta eat a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich.
Oh,
Oh God, I can
But
see the
CT
barfing
all right,
now.
I'll do that. I'll take a bite or two. But CT Cards has to send me a baseball card of Bobby Mercer.
Deal.
I got you.
Okay.
I'll do that. Yeah, but you have to in front of us. I want to see you eat peanut butter. And you have to show that has mayonnaise.
Oh,
I
I'll
want
do
to
it.
know.
But I'm not using the fake mayonnaise. I'm using Mike's amazing mayonnaise.
Okay, as long
And
as long as
I'm gonna have 2 bites. Not
That's all.
one,
That's fine.
2.
That's fine.
no, you're
All right,
eating the whole
If they don't
thing.
trade Spencer Jones, each and every one of you, and not Stephen B, you're gonna have to eat something that I tell you.
Oh, shifted to Stephen B. all of a sudden.
No, he's not. He's exempt. He's exempt. He hasn't been on saying I gotta trade Spencer Jones.
We're not saying that either.
We need to get rid of Spencer Jones.
Oh man, we're not saying that though. Well, I'm not saying that.
What do you mean you're not saying it?
I'm saying if we got to give up Spencer Jones, it's got to be a player like Ramirez. I'm not giving him up for Seth Lugo.
But that's what I'm saying. I'll only give him up for Ramirez.
Yeah, but I don't want to give him up.
You gotta take the cotton out.
I don't want to give him up.
But you have to give to get. You have to give to get. Now, Stephen B., I agree with you on the Lombard Jr. I agree. I believe you and I had a talk today, right?
Yep.
Yeah, about that. And when I wrote my notes down today, give me a second, you had mentioned that Cunningham and Hess in trade package, right?
Yeah, only for certain players though, like we were talking about.
So what are those players you were discussing?
I'm thinking like a cost control third baseman or a pitcher that could help us on the like a reliever, like a big time reliever that's on multi-control, like 2 or 3 for one of those.
Yeah. Because Steve B, you cracked me up today when you said, I hate to say this, but you said it, and I'm going to repeat it again. And Stephen B, I agree with you with this, but I hate to say this though, but Volpe leads the league in errors for a shortstop. He is a space cadet like Torres. It's the same pattern with him. He falters under pressure, and he hit a roadblock. I'm 100%, and that's why I no longer am going to protect Volpe anymore. I'm done. I'm done backing him up in that aspect. He's had enough time, don't you think, Stephen B?
3 years, he has no, and they don't bring any competition to keep him there. They gave him the job. His range is good, but his defense is faltering. I mean, I watched the Dodgers series. They got a ball hit to him, and then what do you do? Falter under pressure.
Yeah.
He's been doing the same thing continuously this year, and I don't if you look at the infield, the defense, who's the weakest link? Volpe. It's not Peraza. It's not Jazz. It's not Goldschmidt. It's Volpe.
I
And
agree.
to look at that, if you look at the outfield, Dominguez is playing great. You have Bellinger is playing great. You got Judge and right field playing great, and you got Bellinger playing great. Who's the weakest player on our team? Volpe at short
Hey guys,
defensively.
1 minute. Nitin, we're fooling around with you, but if you really have to sign off, we do understand. We're only fooling around here.
I was
So
joking.
if you've got to get off, you
Nathan was messing with me. Nathan was messing with me because I had to get off. But literally, I got off. I got up the stairs, and Stephen B. I heard his voice and went, "Oh, you're killing me." Okay, I'll come back on. So this was worth it. So okay,
and before you guys start, now I got the perfect thing that you're going to have to eat if Spencer Jones remains a Yankee.
All right, what do we have to eat, Joe? Come on.
You got to have peanut butter and jelly and sardines.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I can do that. I love sardines. That's not a problem.
I know why Joe did that.
Why?
Why is that, Chris?
Because I don't eat sardines.
Oh,
For you, anchovies. And you gotta put the whole anchovy can on there with the oil and everything that comes in the can.
Hold up. That's a little too much on my end. That's a little. All you eating is a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich.
Now, Stephen B., you and I were discussing this though, and I mentioned it to Chris. Give me a second. Let me get my headphones in. But about the issue with Fried being out. Now, you had mentioned what was your idea?
Well, you start with Rodon at the first thing. If Free's not back, I would go bold and put Schittler on for a second. Then I would go Warren if Free's not ready. Then put Stroman back there, and then if Free's ready by then, you line him up as an ace. Now he's goes Rodon. You have it all set up for the playoffs.
I agree with that.
Freed is gonna miss most likely one star, right? One more.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I think, Nathan. I think
so.
I think he'll miss one
He's not
start.
officially on the IL, right?
No,
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
No.
All right. Yeah.
But just as Stephen B said, I think he's going to miss one start. So that's why we're going to have to rearrange this. But getting back to something else that Stephen B had mentioned, and Chris, I think you'll connect with this, and Joe, I think, and Nathan, is Wells is, was he injured or not? Was this been a reason why he struggled this year? Because it seems like we didn't want to admit something was going on with him, but he started to look a lot better recently. How do you four feel about that?
I mean, which injury are you talking about? Because I don't know what injury is there, and I mean he's struggling, but you can't assume it's an injury until.
Stephen B.
they had the test for his circulation on his left hand, because it seems like every time you look at his bats since 2 months ago, if you look at month, so we're talking the month of May, is when he was starting to struggle, his bats were just off. It seemed like something was wrong, but it was like he seemed like it was off. That's why I say it was probably been 2 months, because they've been taking tests on him. His catching defense was fine, but it just affected his hitting.
And I guess the throwing too a little bit. I guess.
Yeah.
That's why I mentioned that to CT, because we were talking about it, and I'm like, Wells is looking better, and he's hitting higher than Volpe, believe it or not.
Yeah, he is. All of a sudden, Volpe's. It was fun. Weren't we a month ago having a talk with who? And at the time, we were discussing the batting averages of Dominguez and Volpe. And at the time, everything has shifted. Things change. The season's remember, it's a 162 game season. But when you look at a batting average that's dropping like Volpe's is, it's really frustrating to watch because as Stephen B said to me on the phone that he's faltering right now. He's hit a wall, and then if we drafted 2 shortstops, that's kind of giving you an indication that there's a change in the works. But if we're willing to DFA DJ, I think we're willing to trade Volpe if we find the right trade partner. I'm just saying the right trade partner.
But here's the problem. The higher ups, they love Anthony Volpe. They love his makeup. They love his in team presence. They love him in the locker room. You know, there's a lot to be said for that, and they really, really have to be knocked over. And I'm not joking here. They really have to be knocked over with the trade. You know, say, okay, you want this, and this. Well, Anthony Volpe has got to be the first. You know, this one. And then the rest of the crew. So it's not going to be that popular of a decision of Cashman and Steinbrenner and the rest of the crack staff to want to get rid of Volpe. That's the problem. Mm-hmm. And I'm very serious about that. And it's no joking. They love him. You know, we don't see that, but I know firsthand this team respects and loves Anthony Volpe in that locker room. And I don't know if they're gonna take. It's gonna be that easy to trade him.
They also love DJ.
That's different. I mean, the man was hurt, and he's also 36 years old. Anthony Volpe is just barely shaving.
And he's not delivering, is he?
That's what I'm about to say.
He's got 50 RBIs. You want to?
I told you.
Oh my God, Chris called that. I'm sorry, Joe. Chris called that. You weren't gonna say that. And I thought you gotta be kidding me. Chris told me on the phone about what are we talking about 2 or 3 hours ago.
Joe.
Was it like 2 or 3 hours ago, Chris? We talked.
Yeah.
Something like that. And that you said you.
So, just to let you know, Volpe has been you might have 52 RBIs, but you know how many basic guys he left on scoring positions? Over 152 times.
And how many of that was when he had all that pressure batting fifth?
Oh,
come on, Joe. This is
8 or 9.
Joe, no.
I mean, listen. I'm the first one, and I loved playing with him when he was a little boy, and I have to defend it a little bit.
Yeah, I get it. You know, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. I ran cross country with my brother, and I eventually had to pass my brother running cross country faster. I ended up being faster than my older brother, right? So you get what I'm saying? You get my point. Eventually, you have to move forward. And I don't think the Yankees holding on to Volpe is a good idea right now. I think that, you know, he needs to see
that means if we're trying to trade Volpe, then it could be Cleveland then, because we can add in, like I said, Quan. You can put Quan in there and then put Volpe and some other pieces. So.
Oh man, Nathan, you're right on the same page as me.
Make that one big trade then. That's it.
That's it. Well, one big splash, we can take care of everything. We don't need to worry about this and beyond that, but we are going to have to give to get. So that's all I'm saying.
And also, we need, like I said, bullpen, and we need another starter too.
Yeah. Yep. I think we're on to something. All of us are. What I love about this channel, I hope the chat understands this and realizes that I think this is one of the best shows we've done. That Joe's done. Sorry, we're just a part of Joe's channel. But this has been a beautiful show because, you know, we had our show where we got frustrated when the team was losing. Now we're frustrated because we know there needs to be changes. You know, this has been a very good conversation. We've heard what Chris, Stephen B, Nathan, and Joe, I don't know if I'm pointing in the right direction, but all of us have had our input here. And, you know, we have some very good ideas here, you know, of where the team could possibly go. And I'm right there with you, Joe. I don't want to lose Spencer Jones. I don't want to let these guys go. But it's good. What it's gonna be, what it's gonna be. There we go.
I was just going to say that. What are you guys going to say if the Yankees end up with 2 scrubs and they don't do anything else?
Then that's a bad. Then that means they're not gonna. Then they're not all about winning. Then they're just.
Yep.
They're just. I guess they're intent by. They like the team they have now, and they're gonna ride with it. That's it.
Okay, what about if they get 2 relievers and a pitcher but no third baseman?
I mean, that's not complete. That'll be. Obviously improvement to the pitching, but it's not complete.
Yeah, but we're struggling with our third
base. We still need that third baseman.
Yeah, we're struggling with our third baseman, and I mean, my picks is Vargas from the White Sox, who's struggling a little bit right now. But he has control. Or Garcia, as I said, from the.
I brought up Vargas too and Garcia too, but I'm still holding out hope for Jose Ramirez.
I want to welcome Tommy to the stream. Tommy, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it here on NY Yankee Mania. Remember, everyone, tomorrow morning at 8:30, we continue this lovely chat. What is going to happen in the trade deadline?
D-Train, D-Train, you got to give to get, right? So we're going to make this into one big trade if it's Cleveland, D-Train.
Yep.
Tommy says, thanks, Joe. Good to see you guys. Yeah, Tommy, good seeing you again. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, Joe, by the way, what movie did you see today?
Superman.
How was it?
Don't spoil it. Please don't spoil it.
How was it, though? Just say, how was it? Was it good?
If from 1 to 10, and 10 is the best, I give it 9.5.
Let's go. Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
But don't ruin it, as Nathan said. You don't tell me the end of the movie before I've seen the beginning.
I can't tell you Batman shows up.
Oh no! What?
No! Come on, man.
I'm only kidding. You really think Batman's going to come to that? Come on, give me a break. Oh my God, you guys can't take a joke.
Okay, wait. The nasty one brought up something here. He said, "Here's the sleeper, Willie Castro, the Twins third baseman."
Yeah, let's just give him Spencer Jones.
No big
deal.
No, that's a cheaper option though. Willie Castro is a cheaper option.
Yeah, but I want that closer too.
Oh, which one?
Duran.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I like that, Chris.
Trade Judge for no. Come on.
What the hell?
Ramirez and
Joe would do that. Joe would do that.
Rob, I like you already.
See, look, Joe would do that.
Yeah, Joe, you would do that.
Joe would do that in a heartbeat.
Judge who?
At least we don't have to worry about October. 113.
Oh no, nay.
Hold up, Steven.
Yeah, Steven.
How many runners Volpe left on base again?
Over 152.
That's horrible.
52 RBIs.
152.
152 runners left on base. I don't care about the RBIs. I don't care what about the RBIs.
How many of those he's left as a fifth place hitter?
Okay, do the math here. 152. He's put up 1/3 of the amount of runners he's left on base. 1/3.
That's bad.
I don't care about the 52 RBIs. Could care less. But Stephen B., you've been very silent here. You give us your thoughts here.
Yeah, this is terrible. Like, that's why I can't defend it. I mean, I look at the defense and I go, what the Dodgers are going to do, or if we got to the World Series, what teams are going to exploit it. Hit the Volpe. That's the key. It's not like last year where we had Soto playing right and Judge playing center. You hit it to those, they're not in the right positions.
Yeah.
This team is just that, and they're getting back to fundamentals, which is something we do lack a little bit of.
Yeah, and if you notice, since we moved Judge back, he looks like a Gold Glove winner. You know what I mean? And those and the game Rodon pitched, That's one thing I'm going to mention is people keep mentioning Escara in a trade. No. Rodon, after that game, mentioned he had a connection with Escara. They were clicking. And in the Discord channel, people are talking about, okay, pitchers there's a certain vibe to a catcher and a pitcher's connection. Now, if the catcher's not framing right, you can have the pitches being just like a half inch out and the ump's going to call the ball. You have the right catcher framing it right, like Escar was doing. You got 8 innings out of Rodon. I did. Have you guys? That was the longest start of Rodon's career as a Yankee. Why would you trade away just like remember? I think it was Cole with Higashioka. He wanted to use Higashioka over who was it at the time? Let me get it.
Ravino.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. So, but you got my point. So I'm not really seeing him as a trade piece, but you never know. This stuff's magical sometimes where you'll wake up in the morning and read the trade and go, huh? That wasn't a trade I was thinking would even be possible. So we have no idea. We're all just guessing here, right? Chris, Stephen B, Joe, Nathan, aren't we all just kind of guessing to an extent? We're just hoping that this works. We can work something out and make this team a better team, because this is all about the fans. This whole show that Joe does is all about the fans.
Yeah, we know. It's all about the fans.
It's all about the fans, and so we're just trying to bring up the conversation. I love it. I would say this is one of the best shows, Joe, we've had. I love the tension here because you could see that all of us really care about doing something this year. And I think that's something that's lacking a little bit is the care. It's all about the fans, caring and bringing up good points and stuff. And I feel like we've given some really valid points tonight. And Stephen B.
Hold on, we got breaking news, y'all.
Whoa, breaking news. We made a trade with Cleveland. Let's go.
No, it's a 3-team deal. It's
really?
Detroit, the Yankees, Baltimore.
Oh, seriously? No.
What?
Look, this is why I'm laughing. We trade Spencer Jones for Gary Sanchez.
Oh, we want to bring him back. Like, he'd be happy to be back here.
And Gleyber Torres.
Wait, so we trade Spencer Jones for Gleyber Torres, straight up.
Oh man, will Torres actually sprint the first? I want to know that. That's all I want to know.
Oh
I
shit!
hope you know, you guys, how ridiculous you sound. I hope you know that, and you're scaring away the people from the chat. You're all going on timeout.
This is a beautiful 5-piece here. That we need to have this 5-piece more often, Joe. The 5 of us right here are perfect.
I think the band went to your head.
No.
I think the music
Wait.
really
Hey,
went to your head.
Chris, who do the Orioles get? Nothing?
They get Lombard.
Lumber.
They can have them. I don't want anybody that bats 212. We have enough of that. We have enough of that junk.
I can't, bro. I can't. I'm dying.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I think we just traded. I think Judge is added in that trade too.
Yes, I heard that. He's overrated. He's overrated, right?
He's overrated in the playoffs.
Oh man.
What's his average in the playoffs? And I don't want to hear he does good in the and then you want to know why he doesn't have a championship. Because he stinks in the playoffs.
No. You know what? Wait a minute, Joe. Let me just ask
I'm
you
the
a question.
only one that'll admit it.
Okay,
Everybody else is scaredy Manny. Give me a break.
Okay, Joe. How tall are you?
I'm not Herman Munster, that's for sure.
No, but how tall are you?
5'7".
Do you want me to send Judge to your door?
Are you kidding me? I'll give him a Randy Orton. You know what? All I
Oh,
gotta do is say to Judge, October's coming, and where are the home runs?
Look.
Where are the base hits? Where's everything?
I'm gonna give Judge this though. I'm gonna give Judge this because people keep forgetting this. Besides that error that he made, he was actually coming around in that World Series.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Oh,
okay.
yeah, he was
No,
good.
it's no oh wow, because I'm telling you right now, even the Dodgers said this. If we would have won that game, Dodgers would have been in trouble.
Yeah, they would. That the whole series would have shifted the momentum. I agree with you, Chris. That was the moment for us to change the momentum in that series.
All the players said it. All the players said. They said if we was going back to Los Angeles, we was gonna be in trouble.
Yep. The Dodgers players said that. I think actually Robertson said that, right?
Yeah.
He
The
said that.
manager.
Yep, he said that. So we were on a roll there, and man, it was just a
Kept the ball in
domino
his
effect.
glove, we might have been a different story.
Bobby can't make the play at third. Garrett Cole couldn't make the play at first. Like
That's our wonderful coaching that do nothing in March and April.
Well, I mean, obviously it's done and over with, so we got to move on now. So
Moving on up, we're moving on up to the east side, deluxe
And the
apartment. in the
Yankees are moving
sky.
on down to the west side.
Yeah, we'll figure this out, Joe. We can't be too depressed. I mean, it stinks that we lost 2 games going into the All-Star break, but I think we'll figure things out here, and we just need to get going here. But now, when you guys are talking about with trades with Cleveland, you guys want class, right?
yes.
Everyone's mentioned that, right? So.
Class A, Jose Ramirez and Quan.
Okay, let's just for a second, just for giggles here, let's look at his metrics. Okay, I'm not arguing with you guys. I'm just saying let's
Wait,
look at
who, Jose or Quan?
class A. So
Class A.
okay, here we
Really
go.
want Quan.
Give me 1 second. Okay, nothing. Okay, he is pitching run value 62, which is over average. Fastball run value is a little over average, but beyond that, most of his metrics are way red, which is a good thing on the Savant page. But once again, this is metrics and analytics. I respect analytics when it's used right, and in this is a good way of just viewing a player and getting a gauge on a player. So I like what I see out of class. Now class A. Now who else have you guys mentioned?
Jose Ramirez.
Okay, Jose Ramirez. Sorry, I should have. I already had this up on my computer before metrics. Give me a second. Okay, so let's look at. Okay, his average exit velocity is low. His barrel percentage is low. His hard hit is low. His bat speed is way below average. His chase rate's close to average. Other than that, he's in the red. So I get that. And who's the last person we mentioned from the Indians?
Stephen Quan. Guardians. Stephen Quan.
Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I really have to remember things. Sorry. Stephen Kwan, metrics. Give me a second. Let's look at this just for a second. I want to see this here. Oh, I'm not spelling it right. Oh, it's a K. I thought it was a Q.
John Heyman is reporting that there's 8 very serious clubs after Lewis Robert. And that includes the Dodgers, the Giants, the Reds, the Mariners, and the New York Mets.
Oh, wow.
They are all serious and are having a good, big conversations with the White Sox.
He just tweeted that?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm
gonna trade rumors.
I'm gonna argue with you guys on Stephen Kwan. His average exit velocity is way poor. His barrel percentage is way poor. His hard hit rate is 1.
What?
Whoa! There's no way you guys want him on our team. And it's-
No, but he's not
Oh.
known for home runs.
no, but it doesn't look good.
Yeah, but what is his average though? What is his average? That's what I'm looking at.
But that's not at Yankee Stadium.
It
That's
don't matter though.
No, what's his overall average though?
Yeah.
285,
Yeah.
Okay.
which I'll take. But I fear some
What's
of
his
these
on base?
stats here.
What's on?
Well-
yeah, Chris.
357 though. Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying there's a weakness there.
He's a. You don't need the home runs from him. He's a.
No.
He's a type of player that if he gets on base, he can wreak havoc. That's the player we need. I'm trying
That's
to get
what-
that to people.
Nathan, that's why I made this point was to get us talking, because I'm looking at this going, okay, what do you guys think about
I
this?
don't
So,
care about those metrics, by the way. Stephen Kwan is a legit player.
yeah, no,
Whoever
I
doesn't
just,
know about with Stephen Kwan, look him up now. Then
I just brought it up. I just brought it up
he's
for
a
conversation.
Yankee killer, by the way. He's
Oh,
always
yeah.
a lead against us.
Oh yeah, no, I just brought it up as a conversation piece that I don't agree with these metrics either, Nathan, but I do gauge a little bit off of it. But that is a little weird. There's a little loop there, okay, let's turn it back around to we want the Yankees to play fundamental baseball.
There.
He's a perfect player for us.
See?
You know why I like Jose too, y'all? He can teach Dominguez because he's a switch hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. And actually,
also, speaking of fundamentals, Kwan is a good bunter too.
We
And-
definitely did.
Yeah.
as I said last night, this is what's scaring me about the Yankees' decision with lefty pitchers. Is Jason Dominguez in 49 plate appearances since May 1st against left-handed pitchers is batting 295. Why was he not? What is cuckoo's nest? Cuckoo's nest. That's all I have to say. I don't understand why he hasn't been in this. Why we messed with the rotation. This is getting back to the beginning of the show when Joe and I were talking, about the changing of the lineup. So, I mean, how do you feel, Nathan? You haven't said anything tonight about how you feel about this inconsistent lineup. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. Boone is I'll tell you right now. If you like I said earlier, if we get a guy like Kwan, you don't have to worry about debating who's a leadoff hitter. He's automatically your leadoff hitter unless he makes a mistake and he's crazy. So, but as of now, the team that we have now, you got to put Dominguez at the leadoff spot. I mean, there's no other. Why is Goldschmidt still leading off for us? Like, he needs to come down a little bit into the lineup. The Dominguez is your typical leadoff hitter. That's how. And then all of a sudden, after the 5-game winning streak, now we're lost 2 in a row. I'm not saying it's because of the Dominguez. I'm just saying that you have to be consistent with the lineup.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you.
Like I said, that's why we need a guy like Kwan, man. He can do everything. He's a player that can help the Yankees lineup right away, along with Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, in Class A, yeah, I like him. I like them. I'm just glad that.
Why not we throw in Shane Bieber in the mix?
When he's healthy.
How about Connor Beebe?
Maybe.
That's a discussion point we should have at the trade deadline on Wednesday. That would be. I gotta write that down.
Well, guys, we've hit the midnight mark Eastern time, and we do have a show at 8:30 in the morning.
Let's just keep this going, man. Joe, you got to keep this going. All right?
Keep this going. What are we doing here?
Unfortunately, the main guy here has got to get some sleep. He's very.
We can keep the stream going.
You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Keep promoting the channel. Tell everybody to subscribe. Press the like button, and that's fine with me. You want to keep going? Go ahead. I got a show to do in the morning at 8:30. Coffee, bagels, pancakes.
Oh, this could be the 8:30 show right here if you keep the.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys want to practice for? You guys want to practice for the trade deadline day? So, so that that's going to be, and I am expecting each and every one of you to come on and don't disappoint us, and keep us company on the trade deadline. Anything that you hear, anything
Me and CT
going
gonna fall
on
asleep.
business-wise, we want to know about it. So let's get some final thoughts in here, guys. Let's start with Stephen B. Go ahead.
Let's just hopefully we can improve this team and Cashman makes the good deals and doesn't accept the bad deals and knows when to walk away.
Okay, appreciate it. Stephen, I will send you the link when you can come on.
Okay.
You will officially get the links when you can come on. Please come on. We enjoy your no. I mean, no kidding aside, we do. This guy's got the giggles tonight. I don't get it.
I don't trust you, Joe. I don't trust Chris. Come on, help me out here.
When I get to Chris, don't worry, he's gonna get his. We're gonna go to Chris right now. Well, Stephen, thank you so much. You have a great night. Love to the family. Okay.
Yes, please.
You take care. All right, it's your turn now, Mr.
All
Chris.
So everybody keeps talking about this big move. I think I got it for real. I think we're gonna trade Aaron Boone for for the Mets mascot.
Oh, who fell off the stage?
That's the big move right there.
That's the big move. The Mets mascot, our manager, who fell off the stage.
Mr. and Mrs. Met is gonna be the new manager for the Yankees.
There you go.
Oh, you guys are killing me tonight. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
All right, that's it. That's all I gotta say.
For you. All right. Well, thanks, Chris. I
Chris.
will send you the link for the next few shows. You know, however time you can come on,
I got
by
it.
all means. But definitely, we will see you 100% on Wednesday night. That's for sure. Correct?
Yep.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay, there, big guy. It's your turn, Mr. CT. It's your turn.
My last thoughts is I'm curious what the Yankees are going to do with Lasagna. I really can see him being DFA'd. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll let the chat discuss that, but I think we have an issue with him. But he did look good for that one inning. But Boone threw him out there for that one extra one extra hitter, and he gave up a home run. So is it him or is it the management? But he doesn't look good this year. You know, he's a 4.85 ERA, 5.64 FIP. I mean, it just doesn't look like he's getting clobbered. He's allowing 9.7 hits per 9. That's not good. And he's giving up 2.4 home runs per 9. Yeah, I don't know if that's somebody you want in your bullpen if you believe this is a playoff, World Series caliber team. So that I'll leave it at that, Joe.
Okay. So CT, at the end of this show, I will definitely send you the link for tomorrow morning, of course. And thank you for joining. And we will see you tomorrow morning.
I don't want the link, Joe. No. Why would I want to come back on here? You're arguing about Spencer Jones. You have, you want to let him go? I'm just kidding, Joe. I'm just kidding.
And your final thoughts?
Let's go Yankees. Looking forward to the All-Star break. And I'm still holding out hope for the Cleveland trade. So there you go.
Okay. And Nitin, I just want to let you thank you for everything that you do for NY Yankee Mania. I am working on a couple of things for you, and I'm going to get the ball rolling for you tomorrow. And pray to God that everything goes
and
cool.
Also, my team and I are still working on more guests for the show. So,
well, thank you.
I appreciate that. Really, totally appreciate that. But guys, like I've been saying, it's been a pretty long stream. But thank you for hanging in with us, everyone. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to NY Yankee Mania and press the like button. It really means a lot to us. We really appreciate it. And by all means, please come back and come to this Deadline Trade Talk Wednesday. I think you will all appreciate it. You'll all like it. And we'll talk a little bit more about it tomorrow. I can't stress enough how much I want you, the fans, to get involved with this with us, because it's a really great time to do this. So, and it'll be one of a few. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So by all means, thank you. I'm sorry, Chris. Did you have a final word? Else you wanted to say? You
Nah.
sure?
I was doing the Roman Reigns, man. Putting the one up.
The one up.
The OTC now he's going to be called the OTC.
So much love in the
By the way,
LBC.
there was a very, very a good wrestler who turned villain tonight in the ring. Read all about it with TJ over at Turnbuckle Talk, and he's had some great shorts today that are flying through the roof. So take a look, guys. And I can't thank you enough for subscribing. My God, the subscribing rate is flying, and we really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for your help here at NY Yankee Mania. We're striving to the next one. We want to get to 300 as soon as we can. That would be great. And then we go somewhere else. There will be a surprise giveaway for you guys. We hit the 300 mark. You're going to see something very nice, a very nice giveaway for some lucky person in the chat. So there's a lot of things to keep in mind. But right now, have a good night. Stay well. Have a good night's sleep. And whatever you're doing tomorrow morning, give a few minutes to NY Yankee Mania. Thank you so much. God bless you all. God bless America. God bless everybody here in the chat and that works with us at NY Yankee Mania. And good night, everyone. See you at 8:30 in the morning. Take care.